in this thing. Back Four Horsemen, we in this thing. What it do? Yo, Ricky Fontaine in the building with the rest of the Four Horsemen, man. You know, we got a familiar face, man. We got Mongo from the Four Horsemen with us, man, joining us today, man. Mondo McMichael is in the building. Now, our boy Mark, man. What's going on, brother?
I don't know who Mongo is, but who Mark Hendry is. You just say his name and I come back. You know what I mean?
I believe in Mark Henry. I was saying Mark Henry. I was singing it with Mark Henry. I was like, we can go ahead and get there with Mark Henry going on then. We believe in Mark Henry.
Hey, yeah, glad to be back, boys.
Yeah. No, Q, what it do?
Oh, man.
What up?
Man. What up?
Y'all good?
Y'all know my adventures. Y'all know my adventures.
Hey, Joe, what's your shirt say, man? Joe, your shirt was. It's not what it's not.
Says like, it's not showing off.
Oh, that's Dolph Ziggler.
If you back it up.
Oh, right, I thought you finna get up and do the Dolph Dick.
I don't think I've seen anybody rocking Dolph Ziggler shirt before.
Ever. Yes, baby. That's why we out. The show off.
I hope Dolph Ziggler find this podcast somewhere who probably make his life right now.
No, like he said, I've never seen anybody have one, but you know, it's another one that WWE fumbled to me. You know what I'm saying? You gave him the belt. He did a good job, but hey.
That man is a
I still think he had the greatest Money in the Bank cash in all time. Well, no, the second greatest Money in the Bank cash in. Seth Rollins was the first.
Seth was on one, yeah. I agree with that.
Seth Rollins was one because he was the first one to actually do it in the match. Like in the match, because when he did at WrestleMania, but he did it within the match, which was weird to me because like I didn't, you know, everybody else wait till somebody get their ass towed up at the end of the match and then come in, you know, but he said, look, bump that, I'm in the match. And our boy Drew tried, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Hey,
this how long we've been riding, man. We was at Big Jeremy's house watching that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, let's just say that this podcast has been years in the making. We was at Jeremy's house when they cashed in with us.
Yeah, because I went nuts because that was the same WrestleMania where that best RKO in history happened. To me, hands down. Everybody talk about Evan. Yes, everybody talk about Evan Bourne, but it wouldn't. No, I give it. The Seth Rollins RKO was the best one of all time. I'm sorry.
Evan wasn't no point. It's top 5.
The Evan one was number 1 until that WrestleMania moment with Seth Rollins. So
it kicked off the back of his neck, bro.
That's him up. The fact that he went for the curb stomp, he stood up. So you already, as tall as Randy Orton is, he's already about his height in the air, and you catch him coming down.
That was amazing.
That's definitely the one.
Yo, so look, we're gonna go ahead and get started, man. You know what I'm saying? We got our boys. We're gonna be joined here by a 5th member of the Horsemen here in a minute. But look, don't forget to like this podcast, this video on YouTube, and subscribe to our channel, man. We had a nice little uptick since last week to this week. And our views and stuff are slick going up now, so everybody's starting to kind of, mess with the Horseman, man. So keep it coming, man. Talk to your mama, talk to your daddy, and talk to your daddy's side chick. Talk to your mama or your mama's side chick, whoever it is.
Talk to friends.
Look, just talk to who. I don't care. We want to cover everybody. Look, come check out the Horseman, man. Don't forget to like us on Instagram. X and all of that stuff, man. Turn the notification bells on. Holler at us, man. This is what we do, all right? So without being said, let's go ahead and I'm going to start off with a real quick recap of Smackdown. If you guys want to kind of jump in, Q, start us off. What do you want to talk about, or things that stuck out with you at Smackdown? Because obviously they were up in Toronto, so that kind of led over into Money in the Bank. So I was just thinking about,
I'm trying to remember what actually happened on SmackDown, because really all the news was on
we got new tag champions.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. DIY did win the tag belts over in SmackDown, which we kind of saw coming. I can see what they call A-Town Down Under splitting up at this point because it looks like Grayson Waller is kind of, he'll be the heel in that breakup inside of he and Austin Theory. So we'll see what happens with that.
I don't think I really care for Austin Theory as a face, really, because he just. I don't know.
He was better off in a group. So if they do form some kind of faction like they did in NXT with the way, he's better off with the group. Him by himself, he doesn't really do much for me. So we'll see where that goes. Yeah. Grayson Waller definitely is the in my opinion, he has more personality, so he will be the star at it. I'm not necessarily ready to label him as label Austin Theory as the Marginetti yet. We'll see what he does, but as far as that tag team, Grayson Waller has more personality. I can see him doing bigger things by himself.
Okay. Now, and evidently WWE still see that as well because that was a big Vince McMahon boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Austin Theory.
They gave him the push, and he carried that briefcase for a while. But even in carrying it, I always knew like it was three people. I didn't think that Austin would be a champion like that. I didn't think Otis would be, and I didn't think Baron Corbin. Everybody else that has gotten the briefcase, I've had like legitimate thought like, hey, the belt will look good on that person, even if it is just for a quarter of the year to carry that or whatever. So here's to seeing what I'm not gonna hate on until I see it, man. So here's the Austin Theory doing his thing. Another thing I hated about that was the bloodline segment was whack to me. Even though what he said was hard, you would have thought that they were going to be there.
Yeah.
But the recording and stuff like that.
I still like it because
into Roman, jump right on Roman.
Right. Well, this is the first time he's really said something like that about Roman. So that was the more important thing. Whether they did it there or if it was a tape segment. The fact he called out Roman Reigns, that's all he needed to do. So we yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Go ahead, Mark.
I was gonna say, let's go back to Austin Theory. You know what Austin Theory would benefit is if he had like a faction, like an Evolution. I don't know who the other four guys would be in that group, but he could be the Randy Orton of that type of faction, and I think that would catapult him into that next level.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that too.
You'll have to have some strong veterans in that group to kind of pull out that stuff. But I can see that.
So real quick, off the top of the dome. Go ahead. You got your question, and I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
Off the top of the dome, if y'all did put them in a faction where you have to do a tag team and another main eventer or something like that, who would y'all be? Who would you think?
Okay, I'm just going off the top of the dome. AJ Styles. AJ Styles is like your Triple H. You need a muscle. I'm really not feeling that fallen faith fact, whatever they call Final Testament. Give me Karrion Kross.
It's getting there. I'm thinking. Go ahead.
I'll be patient on it. AJ's or Triple H. It's just fantasy booking. Give me Karrion Kross. You got Austin Theory is your Randy Orton. I don't know who will be that Batista. Who will be that? No. You need a legend. You need a Ric Flair. I don't know who the legend would be.
AJ almost AJ would be the legend. Yeah, I guess that's last time being that.
But he's still kind of in that prime because he can still go. So that's why I feel like you can slide him in that Triple H. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess I am in mine. AJ in his prime.
Yeah, you're in your prime, baby.
Right. I had to fix that. That's why I said I take me back. It's just my daddy in his prime too. How about that?
I would do Randy Orton. I would do Austin Theory, and I would do DIY because you know why? you split DIY up, they can win single titles and stuff like that. I hope this title reign do build them up to where they were, because in NXT they were fucking untouchable.
Oh yeah.
They were untouchable as a tag team. It was straight, but then when Ciampa turned on Gargano or whatever, and Ciampa had that title, man, like he was cold, bro. Like, so you got your tag team, and then you got 4 singles wrestlers and stuff in there with the tutelage of Randy Orton and their legend killer montage thing and stuff like that. So that's what I want. How I think.
Evolution 2.0.
I'm telling you, hey. But yeah, no, going back to the bloodline thing or whatever, that was the first time that Solo was just like, hey, Roman, this is for you. Ain't no slick this anything. No, I'm calling your name this time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that what made it up. Go ahead, Joe.
I was laughing at slick this. But question. Since we mentioned Marty Jannetty, who is the Shawn Michaels and who is the Marty Jannetty of this group?
Our group?
No. I'm about to name the tag. No.
I was like, yeah, damn, we here? Are we here?
Leaves Town podcast?
No. Wouldn't dare do that one.
What up, OG in the building?
What's up, baby?
He had to park.
I don't know how
He had to park. Pause, bro. He had to park his horse.
And I had to get a drone off the roof. So.
As an inside joke.
Behind the curtain.
So real quick, within 45 seconds, I'm doing my photography and videography and stuff like that for my business and stuff like that. So I'm learning how to fly a drone. I've been flying it in the house, getting used to it. But this particular time I went outside and the wind just wanted to take that little lover and put it on somebody's house in our community. So went and got my son, who is agile and small, and was able to shimmy up there, get it, and get down safely. I am Dad of the Year. I wouldn't put him in a predicament where it was spikes and fire and lava at the bottom and doing it. We were in a safe predicament, and I got it, and all is well in the Means household, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
That was beautiful.
Yes,
man.
Yes.
Now let me
What
tell
a
you
child
the others.
we can make sure he all right though.
Right.
Hey,
Yo,
like I said in the group, bosses and back in the day, masters, they always said we did a good job. We got it right, and we hadn't done nothing. Look, that's who the climber is.
You good, man?
What's up, man?
Heard you climbing roofs and stuff, man.
Say you good.
Clap it up fast.
Yeah, he
Clap it up,
good.
man.
You see, he look nervous.
That's really why
He look nervous.
Yeah.
I want the ball together.
You see, what y'all didn't see is Ricky had his hand about his neck, so you better say you good.
Yeah, I'm about to say Ricky right there to the side. You can't see.
I'm bringing him in because he's slick, an introvert, so he don't want to be all on the camera and stuff. So he did it for me. He a G over there and stuff like. So no, it wasn't no. That was a hug around the neck, like my boy's good. He good.
What you folks say? See. The tag team I was about to say was Bianca and Jade.
Oh, Jade is the Jannetty all day.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Now, unfortunately,
just because she green right now.
Right.
Yeah,
y'all gonna have way more experience
like
on her right now.
Yeah, she has the total package. She has the look. She has the charisma.
Right.
But boy, Jesus.
But could they both be Marty Jannetty though?
No, Bianca is already.
Bianca's
right. They can both be Shawn Michaels. Yeah.
So let's compare them to the mega powers then.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hulk Hogan, right?
So you got Hulk Hogan and you got Randy Savage. I hate to compare.
I think that's a sad comparison because Jade, you can't put Jade on the level of either one of them. Even though Hogan don't have but 5 moves, you still Jade not on that level yet.
Man, she
You
getting
can't
close
put
to Randy
Bianca on that
Savage.
level either.
I don't know.
She working on it. She's about there.
Yeah.
She at least Ultimate Warrior status.
No.
I said at least.
Ultimate Warrior Ultimate Warrior only had like 3 moves, bro.
No, what I mean by that is like popularity wise, is getting the crowd into it. She not at the Hogan level yet, as far as I don't know though.
Bianca has changed the
know.
game a little bit when it comes to the women's side of things and stuff. She's the ultimate face. I think one of the horsemen called her the John Cena of women. I think one of y'all said it. It may have somebody said it. So
I would say she's the
if
Cody
I had
Rhodes.
to give them,
She's the Cody Rhodes, and this is the reason I say that Bianca has always been over, and she's never been booed. She's never been polarizing. Everybody still loves her to this day. So is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, as much as we play on him and stuff like that, he's still over. Through all crap he's been through it.
until he's not. And believe me.
Yeah.
And believe me, it's
when?
coming.
Okay, when?
It's coming.
Probably SummerSlam when my man comes back, but he's going to be around for how long?
Give it 2 years. Give it 2, if that. Saying 2 is being nice.
I say
give
one.
it 2 years.
Yeah, I agree with this. And when y'all saying now to him comparing Bianca to Ultimate Warrior, are y'all saying that she's higher or she's not at that height yet?
No, she's higher than Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
y'all. Oh no, I was like, wait a minute. I don't think
she's
she's
higher than
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. If y'all say higher, I'm okay. So, okay, what about Randy Savage then? She'll come to that.
I would say
Because
well,
Bianca, isn't she a not a triple crown? What do they call it?
a Grand Slam.
Grand Slam champion.
Grand Slam.
Well, she did not win the NXT title. That's the only thing holding her back.
That's the
She
only
did
thing.
not win the women's NXT. No, she
But
didn't.
does
she
that
did
even
not.
count? Does that count for
I don't-
Grand Slam?
I think
I think for the women,
Well,
it does.
for the women, because that's what Becky Lynch
Really?
went back down and
And plus, they don't have
They
any
wanted
belts,
to
so
keep
you're
it.
gonna have to include them. They don't have anything.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
you
you
don't
got
have-
a point.
you gotta
But
include them.
if they introduce these 2 titles, then all that should go away.
Everybody
now.
stop for 1 second. Everybody hold on for 1 second. Mr. Greer, you blinded me, player. You blinded me, dog. That's all I got to say, man. Look at the around that boy neck. Ooh wee,
Michael.
How you got the Nino?
Ooh-wee.
You got the Nino Brown.
man. So
black.
Joe,
All
you
black.
want to talk about me, Joe? He got me.
it's a pit bull behind him somewhere. I know.
And the chain, and the
Got him
chain.
on the chain. Right.
Sit your foul ass.
My grandma bought me that chain.
My mama bought me that chain. You want some of
My
this,
grandma
old
bought me
man?
that chain. No.
$5 ass down before I make change. Had to find something else to pull out the luxury bottle. Y'all ain't checking me this time. Straight, baby.
This jury recap is brought to you by Mr. Goldman
Birds.
Sachs.
Nah, birds.
That's
About what was it? Regency was in bling bling.
I was thinking about that one, but Mr. Goldman came up in my head for some reason. I don't know.
Now, what happened to the nigga please sponsor? We had him one time when he was in backstage.
Because I'm trying to be
lost him
nice.
quick, didn't he?
I'm trying to be nice. And no, let me tell you though, I'm mad. I'm mad, y'all, because when we get to our Raw recap, some certain stud stable came out the woodwork, and now everybody's trying to get them names, but who did this shit first?
It's a simple name. You just call them HLA, bruh. HLA. I know y'all know what HLA is, man. We got to go back.
Oh,
15
we're not going
years.
back to we almost had that with living and dumb, but it wasn't an ill thing.
Ah, yeah. Okay, now I get it, Mark.
Right.
I get it.
We might get canceled. I don't know.
No, we gonna get canceled because old boy just said the stud stable. So
no, it's all on X right now, Doc. It's all on X now. It ain't me
Wait a
bringing
minute,
it
are y'all
up.
talking about this? Oh, hell no. I didn't hear. I missed that. Y'all talking about
Chain the
Zoe?
Baszler,
Yeah, it's on
Zoe,
you. Yeah.
Anya Deville. They
Bro,
own
what did you call them?
they.
HLA, baby.
He called him the stud stable. Well, what Mark is talking about is a certain with Bischoff and a couple girls on
It may not be as attractive.
Oh,
We
now
not
it hit
getting
me. Now
Yeah,
it
we
hit
not getting
me. Now it hit
I still
me.
don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I probably don't
put
want
it.
you to say.
Send it to the Horseman group.
Well,
man.
yeah, that's a private
yeah,
chat thing. You can type it in there.
Yeah, you can type. All the wrestling fans and stuff that's older than us.
All the wrestling fans know.
Y'all know where HLA
Please.
is.
Please write in the comment.
I got it. I'm gonna put it in the private chat.
But yeah, anyway, going back to what would we start? Because that threw me off because I was mad about, and now everybody on Twitter trying to take that over. But the Horsemen started there first. But what were we talking about? Because that threw me off. It had to be something.
Wow.
Somebody was talking about. No, we were talking about Mark Chain. But anyway, what else happened on SmackDown before we go ahead and get started with? I'm trying to look at the recap real quick.
While you're doing that, Joe Hendrick did show up on NXT as Trick Spartan. So.
Yeah, I can't.
I gotta go back and watch that.
I gotta, it's not on out here. I'm deprived, so I have to stay off social media. I have to do all this other stuff, before it comes on. But yeah, I'm going to check that out. I'm actually recording it. That's about it, guys. I don't think anything else happened that was worth noting. Shout out, prayers.
It wasn't as hot as the last 2 weeks.
Prayers up to Kevin Owens' mom. He did that promo about his mom and stuff like that. I hope everything goes well.
Right on.
With that, but all this other stuff was built up to what we want to talk about next, and that's Money in the Bank.
Yes, sir.
Money in the Bank, y'all. It was super high.
Well, I would say this: the Money in the Bank pay-per-view or PLE is based on those two ladder matches, and the women's ladder match, bruh, they was way better than the men's. So I'm just gonna put it like that. So
Chef kiss for the women's. I was listening to it. Unfortunately, I had a birthday. Not unfortunately. Shout out to one of our sponsors, Aaron, and his fiance. Fiance was having a birthday party, so I was on my way there to kick it with them. So I was listening to it in my ear. I follow a chick named Minnie Portable. She does live chats and stuff with the wrestling and stuff like that. So I was listening to the match through her feed and her commentary and stuff like that. But I hate that I missed it. But I went back and checked out those spots, bro. Man.
Now the show started out with the men's. We'll get back to that. But one of the spots I want to talk about in the women's was when Io Sky did a Meltzer driver.
Yes.
So it's on top of the ladder. And they both
Man,
she could have broke that chick neck, bro.
I just knew her neck was broke.
Oh my goodness!
She popped up and then fell down. Yeah, so
the second one was Chelsea. Chelsea taking a bump like that. I haven't seen Chelsea take a bump like that. Well, she did it in TNA. She did it in TNA. They went back. Somebody went back and showed her going through a table that was more horrible because that table snapped like a toothpick, and she hit more ground than anything. But the tables here now kind of comfort her a little bit, but it was still a bump.
It's always crazy that she ended up falling to the table that she set up. I think Zoe or maybe somebody else set up the table after she ended up falling to the same table she set up. Before you move on though, I had to go back and find this. Speaking of Chelsea Green, so supposedly, and it was trending all weekend. I missed it though. When Chelsea Green was in Lucha Underground, she had a match with Penta, and it was like a 5-star flippy backdrop turnover match that people said is like the best Chelsea Green match out there on the internet. It's her.
People fail to realize Chelsea can go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Chelsea can go, man.
Yeah, that's with Penta.
That was my pick. That was my pick. I'm not mad at Tiffy time. I'm not. She finna bedazzle that suit. That she might. They say she gonna put a strap on it and put and make it like a purse with bedazzled pink.
It's gonna be pink. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see that. Hey, but check this out though. We said the winner. Check out this theory. Y'all been noticing that we didn't have this queen and princess kind of thing going with Nia, man. What if Tiffy is gonna screw Nia out of that opportunity, man? She's gonna be under her, understudy. That's my girl, but she got that briefcase because I think Nia gonna take that belt from Bayley at Summerslam.
I do too, and I can kind of see that happen. I wanted to kind of build a little bit though, because again, her and Nia really just got together. But yeah, I can see her holding on that briefcase and eventually cashing in on Nia, maybe 6 months from now or whatever. So.
Yeah, no, I think that Tiffy is setting that up, that Nia, that cash in on Nia. I don't know if they let them build themselves and hell they get tag gold or whatever to kind of build this chemistry that they're gonna have. But I think Tiffy gonna mess Nia over, and I know that's gonna make Joe mad. But I think that's coming. I think that's coming.
Yeah, I just feel like just let her take it from Bayley because, I think Nia already had gotten screwed over, with a quick, little turn like that. So.
Oh, sorry.
Did she have a belt for a little bit, or did she have it for a long run, or did she?
No, she had it for a while. She actually beat Alexa Bliss, and actually Alexa Bliss turned around and used the briefcase the following year back on her to win it back. I think she was in a match. I forget who Nia was in a match with, but Alexa Bliss had won the briefcase earlier that day. She cashed in the same night in that match and get a championship back. But she beat. This is when Nia was a babyface.
Let me get the expert on this. Joe, what do you think about Nia and her chances of winning the women's championship? What do you think?
I think with her.
Why you turn the camera out to say that?
Like they didn't know it was you that said it. Like everybody else on camera mouth ain't need anything.
So if you really think about it, the thought process is Gunther's going to win, and take it off of Priest. Would they have two people winning the title, the king and the queen of the ring winning that same night? Does that make sense? I mean, somebody got to take a win, somebody got to take an L. So if I'm thinking about
I would say yes. Yeah. Okay. Now,
if you want to build up the value of it again, you would.
That's what
validity. It's validity, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It makes
the
next
value
year's.
in the.
But see, hold on.
Ahead, I'm sorry.
Because if they do it, it makes next year's King of the Ring winner or possibly winning that more valuable. Okay, if I win this, similar to Money in the Bank.
Just like they did, yeah.
But Money in the Bank is like a 90% chance that you'll win the championship if you get that briefcase. Same thing. So now they can do that with King.
The value is in the shot, not the win. Right.
Right.
Well, true.
It's almost like the Royal Rumble winner. It's almost like if you win the Royal Rumble, at one point it was like you had like an 8-something chance of winning the main event.
Right.
Right. With now Triple H being the head of the book, now King of the Ring actually means something now. Besides you weren't Super Crown and all that stuff. Now you got your main event at SummerSlam, the second biggest pay-per-view. So I feel like if you want to build that credit up, you gotta make it happen.
Well, if she was to win, I mean, I think that's fine. I mean, I believe Nia would be more transitional than
Hell no. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing it.
I
think it's her time. I think it's her time, man. She done been. Y'all not gonna make her Tamina. It's not gonna happen.
Ooh.
Y'all not gonna
do that.
I said it. I cried 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Just take it to the stage.
Man,
I said it.
Get them straight, bro.
I honestly do not believe that Gunther will win the title at SummerSlam, and it's just because I think everybody believes it's gonna occur. So I don't think they're gonna pull the trigger like that. I just don't.
Either it's going to, like I said, wait a minute, Mark, and I'll let you go. Either it's going to be two things that's going to happen with that. Either you let him take the second loss and kind of pull him back as this thing and continue to push and elevate, use that to elevate Damian Priest as this badass champion, or you're going to let there be a disqualification and let Gianni, Da Vinci or whatever, come back and interfere in the match. Yet another match that's going to be interfered with Damian Priest. You know what I'm saying? That's the only two scenarios, other than I think there's an 80% chance that Gunther wins this match.
There's one more scenario. Finn comes out, helps him win. Priest gets mad at Finn, and they go in.
Well, backtrack. That could happen. We don't need a title for Finn and Damian Priest. They're gonna get into it either way, I think. True. With that scenario about getting a disqualification, you can do that to set up another match in Berlin. Because again, they're going back to Germany. They're going to Gunther's home country in a couple months after SummerSlam. So you can have him lose that by disqualification, get the rematch in Germany.
And win in Germany.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
So are they gonna go to Nia's home country? And so they could do the same thing.
We weren't talking about Nia.
Where is she from?
No, I was saying, are they gonna go? Are they going?
Florida, California.
Yeah, she's from California.
Man, this dude, man.
Oh, I thought she was from Hungary. I'm sorry.
This man said hungry.
She said she's from Hungary.
Oh my God.
Man, somebody put this man out of the group, man. Somebody just put him out, man. Hey, if we need a penalty box like in the hockey, and we'll put him in the box, man. That dude right there, man. But that was a good one, Hungary.
I take 2 minutes for telling the truth.
So will you at least admit that she has taken many strides with her physical shape?
Yes, she has.
And conditioning.
Nia is very beautiful. She is.
I'm sorry. Yes, she is. I agree. She's taking many strides. She's extremely beautiful, and I mean, I can see your all's point about how beautiful, that she is.
Here's this doubling down on the bullshit, bro.
My bad. It was a Freudian slip. My bad.
Let's talk about the men's ladder match.
Yeah, so going back to the men's side of things, guys. What do y'all think about the men's?
I am a little only because so Drew ended up winning the ladder match, Money back. I didn't expect Drew to win. There was people out there talking about him winning and cashing in. Now, one thing about the fact that he cashed in and he lost, whether CM Punk interfered or not, now it kind of like, now we don't have a men's Money in the Bank. No, we don't have a men's wrestler walk around with the briefcase the rest of the year like we normally would. So that's the one. It's almost feel like it's a waste. But I get why they did it. I just feel like it was a waste of a cash in.
I loved it.
But who else would have done it? Who else would have been your Mr. Money in the Bank? Okay, Jey Uso don't need it.
Jey could.
But he's super over.
But
Gunther would have destroyed him. Well,
that's the whole point.
Prolonged.
You gotta realize the whole point of the cash in is to for your advantage. He wouldn't have to get Gunther in a freshly Gunther one-on-one match if you feel like he's gonna kill him like that. You catch him when he's down. You can cash in that way. So
I would love Jey to get a mid-card belt first and then kind of work up
I agree.
to the championship. Not Damian Priest, but Drew McIntyre was the right call. And then what they did, he called a shot and he went in there, and with CM Punk interfering, man, that's just more fuel. Yeah. Did y'all see that press conference after?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, he was
and
pissed. He was pissed.
and this is what's going. I'll let you go back to it, Joe, and talk about that. This is what's funny about it. Seth Rollins, we coming back around to this. He caught that straight. I was lost into the match of him actually completing what we said that he was going to do and screw him out of it. But Seth caught the straight bullet. And
yeah, because he can no longer get a title shot.
That's gold.
But they messed it up Monday.
No, hold on. We'll get to that. They did miss.
Okay.
They squashed all of that.
Yeah, he just destroyed the whole. I mean, anyway, but yeah. So, but the premise, the complete premise was perfect. You got Damien, you got Drew getting screwed again. You got Seth catching the straight, and you got Priest keeping the title. So it doesn't make him seem as what we considered him to be. This, we're gonna put it on him. Maybe a couple of pay-per-views and then he gone. Let him. I mean, right. I prefer a longer title run with a credible champion. Now, I mean, not saying that Priest isn't, but I don't think he's gonna have it a lot longer.
So we're not gonna discuss that in the room, though.
I don't know. Depending on what you say.
You sound like a robot. What you say?
The fake count. Come on.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
We can talk about it. You can't right now. I don't know what you're saying.
Hold on.
This portion of the segment has been brought to you by Circuit City. Been using that mic since then. But no, we're gonna talk about it. He gonna get in on this too because we've been hearing you. We've been hearing you, big dog. It's all good. But who fault do y'all think that was? I think it was the people in the back. I don't think
you think Drew music was supposed to hit before he.
That's what I'm thinking.
As soon as the move's supposed to happen, I think that they should have hit the music. I think they struggle with it. The ref, he got that earpiece. They was telling him to pull. Just go ahead and act like count and pull it.
So I heard what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think either. Now Damien didn't seem like he was knocked out, but I think in the heat of the moment, hitting that ground, I think he just forgot. Maybe he thought he was on count one when he was on count two and he forgot to kick out. So I think he just in the moment forgot the ref was count, and he just kind of laid there, out of it. So.
And I think that the music would have, if the music came on and he kicked out, you still supposed to kick out whether the music was coming on or not.
Right. And so, I heard that he came out when he was supposed to come out, and I heard that Damon he didn't kick out. Now I don't know if he was hurt because he did once Drew came down there. I don't know if y'all saw how Damon rolled out of the ring, and it was just Drew and Seth for the initial part, and then Damon came back. So I don't know if he was actually stunned. I don't know if he was necessarily knocked out, but they said it was on him because I think Triple H apologized or he touched on it.
He just said, he said, like any other sport, it's a human error, and he even said he joked about how it sounded like. Look, he just forgot to kick out. I mean, Triple H even said that. He's kind of joking with it.
Yeah.
So it looks like somebody forgot to kick out.
I've seen something like that happen before, and I'm not sure exactly when it was, but they were supposed to have kicked out, and they didn't. But to me, the way the music hit was so random. Nobody was down. Nobody was really hurt. It just hit. If your music don't hit, at least both people are down, and it's unexpected. So that's why I'm like, it might have been the music.
It could be. Know what I'm saying? If it is Damien's fault, if he was supposed to kick out, if he kicked out at that spot, and then we still waited on the music, nobody would have said anything. The count is but
shout out for the referee to know not to count three, because that would have been a whole other confusion.
But they was always told you're supposed to count it as a shoot, though. So the three. Let's say you count. Okay, Seth is the champ. You can still make an audible and have
him come out and do it. Same instant.
Yeah. It'll just be WrestleMania all over again, basically.
Probably.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
I feel like I agree with you, but I don't know because I ain't hear everything you say. But I think that if I think they said purposely they didn't have him shoot on the count because of the fact that Drew was supposed to come out.
Right, and if he did that, then he was technically would have lost. So Seth would have won the title. If he still not even if Damon failed to cash in, then Seth would still be the champion and not Damon. The point is to have Damon still have the belt, so he couldn't have finished the 3 count.
So they working on that for a reason. They did that for a reason for him to still have that belt. So let's see what happens.
The goal was for Drew to cash in, but not for him to win the title. So
right,
that was the ultimate goal.
I love the heat. Speaking on that, I love the steam that was coming from McIntyre, man. They are making this feud.
Kill CM Punk.
Dude, they making this feud one of the most exciting in a while. So I'm excited.
Man, you have to kick the lane out because his stuff didn't work. Damn, Ricky. Hard on these folks. Right?
Oh, damn! No, that ain't me, bro. That he
probably dropped that himself.
No, he probably he gonna come back. You know what I'm saying?
I was just joking, bro. Don't kick the man out, man.
I didn't even do anything. I was looking at something else, bro. And
I'm finna red mark while you gone.
Oh man, this right here.
Boy, we gonna get that boy a crown, man. King Petty.
No, right here. There we go, right there. Haterade. This has been brought to you by Haterade. For that deep down hate and thirst, bro. That's what's going on right now.
Oh man.
So the men's Money in the Bank. Let me move down.
Since we still on the men's Money in the Bank.
I was rooting for Andrade, who had some big spots in the match to me. As we get our fifth horseman back, you know what I'm saying?
No, okay.
Mic check 1 2.
Look at that.
You sound a little better.
That boy blinging, ain't it, man? That boy blinded me, man. Where my shades at, man?
He took one of them chains off. He was interfering with the reception.
Look.
Hey, go ahead.
But you talking about spots and bumps. Now we gotta give it up for Carmelo Hayes because he took it. If there was his way of proving that he belongs on the main roster, he took some spots and some blows on that match.
I didn't really think the men's match was bad. I guess compared to the bumps that the women were taking, no comparison. But it was not a bad Money in the Bank match. You had a lot of people that they were flexible. They could maneuver. You know how a lot of times you had about 2 or 3 different little robots like Kane. Why is Kane in a Money in the Bank match? You know what I'm saying?
That man just like they flexible.
You know what I'm talking about,
man. It's been a whole lot of.
I knew it when I said it. And I looked at this fool with this baby shirt on, and I was like,
y'all been diddling for the last like 2 minutes. He been taking it this way, and this been a good spot to take it in.
They flexible.
They flexible, and they just so.
I can't, man.
Don't forget to go by Barnes & Noble and get the latest copy of the Kama Sutra, ladies and gentlemen.
I love this.
Yeah.
So I was rooting for Jey Uso to win.
No, I wasn't.
So here's the thing. I get what Joe said earlier. He does need a mid card title first. He needs to get a single title. If not, the whole bloodline turning him into main event Uso, in my opinion, goes out the window. He does not get a singles title at this rate. So at some point,
I think they're holding him. I think they're holding him because he's going to go back and join his.
But see, that's the thing. He is, but he needs a single title before he does that. Now here's one. Before, because if they go back to
he gonna lose momentum.
Jimmy and with the Usos and teaming with Roman, he's gonna be stuck back in the as a tag.
Yep, he gonna lose momentum.
So,
but wouldn't that finish like that? That would be like almost this new bloodline, like to shut down this old bloodline and stuff like that. Wouldn't that be the culmination of the finish of that? If he goes and help that out, and he can actually focus now on winning the title. To me,
I mean, if they bring him back to that, and then once that's done, and they wrap the bow on the whole bloodline story as a whole, and maybe Jay can go back then. But in my opinion, he needs to get a singles title before then, and I know the title he needs to get.
What?
Him and Sami Zayn. Now, granted, it doesn't have to be a heel. He doesn't have to turn heel. It can be a respectable babyface. Who's the better athlete? Jay needs to beat Sami Zayn for that Intercontinental title.
Do you want Sheamus to win, or do you want Jay to win? And what we doing?
Or Braun Breaker?
I think Breaker gonna get it.
Braun needs to sit down for a second. He just got there. I would give it to Jay first. When y'all feel like you need to do something else with him and put him bigger, let Sheamus get it in. Sheamus is kind of toward the end of his run. Sheamus is not gonna get another world title, in my opinion. He just needs that Intercontinental to get the Grand Slam to have all the gold. You can give it that to him on his last little run, his retirement tour, similar to John Cena. We're gonna talk about that a little later, but yeah, we got time for Sheamus to get it. I think
running back with Braun, I think you let Braun get it and let him just go on a tear until WrestleMania. Then you set it up with Sheamus, and that's where he actually going to get that strap. And you ride it out with Jay. Like Jay is like one of the rare people on the roster that don't need a belt. He don't need a belt. That man is overused.
After a while, you're gonna have to take him serious. You're gonna have to get a belt, though. I mean, he's over and stuff like that.
He can't keep calling himself main event if he ain't ever been on the
There we go.
Respect.
There we go. So we touched on it. So let's go. Pause. We spoke about John Cena and his retirement.
John Cena comes out.
The
last time is now what he said on the towels.
Yeah, with the towels and stuff like that and everything. He said he announced his retirement. He should have said, I'm taking a retirement tour, even though he kind of dragged it out and stuff like that. So what do you guys think about John Cena and this being his last year competing in the WWE?
So for clarification, because it was even confusing when he said it. He said he's going to be on the first night of Raw on Netflix. That'd be his last Raw match. Elimination Chamber would be his Royal Rumble would be his last Royal Rumble. Elimination Chamber would be his last Elimination Chamber. Mania would be his last Mania match. But later on the night in the press conference, he said Mania would not be his last match. He would still have dates within 2025. So you're looking at all the way into December before he officially retired. So what kind of dates are we seeing? Is he going to do every pay-per-view up until that point? He already said he's doing. Now I can't remember if he said that first Raw will be his last Raw. So you mean you're not doing Raw anymore the rest of the season, the year? Maybe he do SmackDown, but what? So it's almost like we're gonna get a whole year of John Cena in 2025.
It's right over here cracking up. So who really want to see Cena that much? I'm just saying, because.
You're not supposed to see him. You can't.
Yeah, you got it. At least he's not. Look, at least he's not going out like Flair. So let him get his matches in. Because I think he even said he wanted to do like 30, 40 days. Now, he might not necessarily wrestle all those 30, 40 days.
Cena should have retired 4 years ago. Because John Cena.
Y'all understand that because
if you see his matches, they have not been good.
Y'all think they're gonna give him one more title run?
I hope not.
I wouldn't.
That's another thing people talking about.
You
gotta do the break Ric Flair's record.
Make that tease for 17. You gotta make that tease for 17.
Man, please. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Do not let him break Flair record, man. Do not let him break Flair record, man. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to Ric Flair, man.
I mean, they're tied right now, so I mean, I know
that was disrespectful, man. Nobody should have reached Flair, man. Nobody. I'm sorry.
Disrespectful to Ric Flair. Like, man,
Cena winning 16 titles,
man. Fuck Ric Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair is disrespectful to Ric Flair right now.
Okay, so now
That's his business. That's Slick Rick, and you gonna let Slick Rick be Slick Rick. Woo!
Now, true, Ric Flair has 16 title reigns. All 6 of them were not in WWE. At least
all, he has
Cena's. I want to, but at least.
16.
Well, no. Those 16 are included the WCW. What they don't count is the AWA stuff and some other stuff. So that 16 does include his WCW run. But John Cena's 16 is all WWE. So if they wanted to be petty and you be like, this is the most championship within WWE, they give him that 17.
And they had been a little petty lately.
So wait. So he didn't get the world title on a couple of runs.
That's why he has 16. No,
it is world title.
It's the world heavyweight championship.
So the world title is Rick's belt. So he won that. He won the WCW belt. So his stuff in there too.
Yeah, but at the same time, Ric Flair has WWE championships as well. So they're both the same.
Yeah, he has like 2 of them, I think.
Right.
Yeah, he got. Yeah, I think 2.
I know he the one he won when he won the Royal Rumble.
Right.
And they had another title reign too. So
yeah.
Yep.
So I agree with Steve.
I wouldn't just for wrestling's sake. You know what I'm saying? I would not let John Cena. We can get some matches in, some dream matches and stuff like that in there, but to waste a few months on a run by by Cena, I don't know. I don't know. That's why you should have kept the briefcase, because then if you did let him do it, you can let somebody go ahead and get it off of him like the next night with the briefcase or something like that if you did.
So I wouldn't mind if he won the world championship.
Yeah, the
beat Gunther?
Well,
not this evening.
I mean, it would be Damian Priest.
He ain't got the belt right now, so yeah. We all assume
he could get the crown. Cena has never won the King of the Ring, so why not just give him the crown?
Man, why are we disrespecting people with the King?
I realized Triple H was King of the Ring, so I'm just saying.
Well, that's why we saying it needs some validity to the King of the Ring by at least letting one of them win the title.
Well, back in the day, the King of the Ring was important. It was until Vince McMahon turned Cena and turned it into.
Did y'all see this?
What is that? What the hell is this? I thought it was something.
Is that a banana?
May I present you with the hot
That's a pause when you were showing it.
This girl is about to get paid, y'all, for her being drunk and somebody interviewing her. She's about to get paid, y'all.
But did y'all hear R-Truth say something about Hot to it on TV?
The Morgan did too.
Liv said it too, yeah. I think
said something about Tom and she's speaking on her belt.
I think she's about 13 minutes into her 15 minutes of fame. So
we'll get to Liv.
2 minutes left. She got 2 minutes left.
Who got 2 minutes left?
Certain individual was back, so that's probably.
Who got 2 minutes left?
The girl, Hot to it.
No, I thought y'all were talking about Liv Morgan.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Liv.
Nah, he talking about Hot to it.
Yeah,
Liv here.
Hey, she got a podcast and all kind of stuff now.
What?
Yeah, they gave her a podcast. Hot to it.
Hey,
I wonder if she'll teach people how to hot to it.
No,
just asking for a friend.
They just talking about you asked for a friend. Jesus Christ. There it is. I've been waiting on you, man.
The cereal of Jack.
We waited a long time to do this podcast. YouTube and the cancel the hell out of
it. All right, but look.
Oh God.
Okay, so again, I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. I'm actually was rooting for Andrade, man. Y'all not gonna bring Andrade come over here and be. Look, man, like Andrade had great spots in the match. And you can see that people on X and people were talking about that Melo and Andrade carried that damn match for a little bit.
They did.
And so that's all I'm saying. Give Andrade a chance, man. Don't just let him. Subtitle.
I guess I like Andrade, but I can't see Andrade pass United States champion.
Damn, that's so messed up.
I
Because
can't.
he carried NXT. He carried that title in NXT and did a damn good job. And had damn good matches.
I can't see it.
The landscape has changed since he left NXT.
Wait a minute.
The Lakers must trade or something.
No,
the Lakers must be able to trade.
They got a summer league game going on right now.
No, dude, captain. So I thought I'd put one on. Talking about Andrade should have won. It's still like, shoot, if he capping, I'm a captain. You know?
Why is it so? Why?
Nigga,
I'm honestly
brother, sorry. Didn't nobody think he was gonna win, but you.
No, it was people out there in Twitter land that was on the same ish that I was on.
Yeah, I
It's too early for Melo. Drew didn't need it with this whole thing, and obviously we saw that. You can wipe this shit off the camera, bro. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
So, question, Ricky: if it was too early for Melo, why was it not too early for Tiffy?
Ooh. Because if I'm being honest, in the order I would have figured that would have been in, give me Drew, give me Jay. Next would have been LA Knight. Maybe Carmelo, Chad, then Andrade. He would have been the last person I thought would have got this. Because they're not really doing it. Everybody else is in some type of storyline. Mm-hmm. Andrade kind of twisting in the wind. He could have stayed in AEW from what he's doing.
Whose fault is that he twisting in the wind, though? And to
Charlotte.
answer your...
What did you say, Charlotte?
No, wait a minute. Is that true?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
What?
Is that true, bro? No, hold up. Tony Khan died.
I don't think that's true. I'm looking at Twitter right now. I don't think it's true. I think that's fake news, bro.
No, it's in the comments in our post, man. Somebody came by and said that. Is that true?
Yeah, that's fake news, bro.
Okay.
Bruh, don't let these folks send you out like the announcement. Tony Khan.
Yeah, who the fuck? Well, I don't know how many cuss like that. But who is BBC dude?
I don't know, but thanks for the engagement, though. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we do.
Right.
Now, Tony Khan, you wants to mention your name on the podcast. All you gotta do is ask. You ain't gotta go and try.
I know you ain't gotta die for us to say something about it. Like,
Man, and he could have gave us a little interview Saturday while we were hanging out.
and then he 41.
How many people was there? 4?
Oh, that
Y'all.
was cold. Oh, that was
Oh
cold.
no, it was.
That's what I missed there, bro.
Oh, that was cold.
No. I think he was talking about how many of us was there, not how many in the crowd was there.
That was cold.
No, I'm talking about how many was in the crowd.
No, he was talking about the crowd. That was cold, man.
4 people. It was us 3 and the us.
Save that for the AEW portion of this
That was
podcast,
cold,
because
man.
I want to see what y'all thought about it. I couldn't believe that y'all would miss Money in the Bank to go see.
Well, I
that.
mean, we didn't miss it. It's recorded.
Yeah, Money in the Bank was,
Matter of fact, I was watching Money in the Bank in between matches.
and he was.
Okay, well, so what is the other one? So we talked about both. Y'all got Andrade fucked up, by the way. Intercontinental champion.
Let's give everybody their props. Chad Gable did his thing in the ladder match.
He did.
Yeah, we don't want to mention everybody that was in.
And Andrade had nice spots too, man. I'm gonna give it all Andrade. He came through. He did good. Give him his pride. I gotta give it to him. He wasn't gonna win, but I gotta give it to him. Yeah.
Put him in a situation. Put him in a situation. Throw him in a situation where he can become relevant. Because right now, doing the whole LWO and Legato fan, that's slick racist. Like, you ain't got nothing else to do, but you just gonna throw him in there like that. Like, that's what we doing. Is that what we doing? So
yeah, like, put all the brothers in the pride. I'm just saying, no good.
3 months.
Touche, bro.
3 months. Be back in AEW.
Touche. Intercontinental champion. You said what now?
He'll be on Rampage or something.
He wasn't doing nothing over there, so I think they got plans for him. But when he get him a belt, we'll go back and look at episode 13. I told y'all about it.
They can have a mixed tag team title belt, and when Charlotte come back, they can get that.
Man, let's not do that. Intercontinental Championship. Are you guys? Are y'all?
They'll lose the
Montez against Dom and Lee.
And so that's gonna take everybody off the Slam Championship, because that's another belt that John Cena don't have. And he ain't bringing back the belt between to do it.
You ain't gotta have them.
I bring back the spinning belt.
IC title. Y'all happy it stayed with Sammy, or y'all was wanting Breaker to win?
Yeah, I think they have a lot to run with when it comes to Sammy. You have a lot more options as far as opponents, instead of.
It was too soon for Breaker, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
And there was people that real deal was pissed off about it though, and said they didn't stunted his whole thing or whatever, and yada yada. There was people like real deal mad about it. You know what I'm saying? That he didn't get the belt. I'm just like, people get growing pains out here, man.
But look how he came back.
He is not Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? He's had a great run on Raw, but if you really think about it, I mean, he's lost in NXT. So you expect him just to come up to Raw and just beat everybody, and his first title match, he get it? I don't. That would have been worse to me than him. Them putting them on this kind of Goldberg pedestal. Been there, done that. You don't need to do it again.
Right. I don't know. Dang, did I just put that up there? Oh, I can show that.
Yeah, but don't
put that one up there.
No, I ain't gonna put that up there. But I was trying to take that over there, because I'm tired of looking.
Lord have mercy. We for real get kicked off.
No way. You act like I put the video to the lady in the jail cell with the dude.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
With the officer?
The lady officer that got in trouble, man, for getting down with the inmates and stuff. That was news last week. But anyway, y'all can look it up on your own time. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we had 5 matches. So we did both Money in the Bank. We did the Intercontinental Championship. What else did we miss?
Well, we already talked about the world title with the failed cash in with Drew. And
we already talked about that. So now we get to the whole bloodline and Cody and RKO and stuff like that. So
now question: were you surprised the bloodline won?
No.
And were you surprised that Solo pinned Cody Rhodes to get the win?
No. Because you got to show that visually he can be a credible challenger for SummerSlam. You got to show that.
Yeah. And that was Solo first win. That was Solo first win since CDs were made, wasn't it?
He did beat John Cena at WrestleMania. I don't remember a lot of Solo matches since then, though. To be honest with you.
No, Solo was on a little run too. He was being forced, so he wasn't losing like that. I mean, he has here recently some, but Solo wasn't losing like that in the beginning.
Bro, they said Solo lost like 55 matches or something. Last 55 matches he did. I guess they count house shows and TV and everything, bro.
Yeah, because he hadn't had that many TV matches.
I was going to say 55.
Solo was undefeated for a long time, though.
Right.
Have y'all seen the Miz? Miz has set the record for most losses ever.
Yeah.
And remember,
he's okay though.
And remember too, house shows, the heels rarely win in house shows. Rarely.
Rarely.
So I don't think you can count that. So
Now back to what Mark said about the Miz. Yeah, he got the most losses, but guess what? He's the only 2-time Grand Slam champion this company has right now.
Yeah,
so he's won all those titles twice. So yeah, like,
he ain't winning the mixed tag team titles though.
There is no mixed tag team title. Right?
he win the 24/7 I-95 European Swedish championship.
Our Truth won that enough for both of them, so we good.
He won that enough for everybody in the history of WWE.
The Miz lost 1,335 matches, bro.
Is he 500? No.
It doesn't say it doesn't show his wins. At least not
I don't know what his wins record is.
It just shows his losses.
I don't think he's 500, but he a guaranteed Hall of Famer. I don't know.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, for sure.
Is he?
He is the prototypical WWE guy because he can put on the suit and go do press conferences. He can do TV shows. He can do all the other stuff and get in the ring and be credible. So yeah, he's all around. He's the Vince McMahon WWE wrestler.
Yeah, he's the perfect guy.
He is the best.
20 plus years.
He does not get enough credit, man.
A double Grand Slam champion. He main evented WrestleMania and won. I mean, dude's the truth, man. And 2-time Money in the Bank winner, if I'm not mistaken.
The Miz is like Eli Manning to me.
And got a hot wife.
Man, what I was gonna say that. Not only did he bring his wife in, he was also responsible for Mandy Rose. If you go back to Tough Enough, they about to eliminate Mandy Rose, and the Miz was like, no, you see how fine she is, she's staying. And she literally, because she won in that vote and got on the show, she had a reign as well.
Wow.
So I give Miz props on that one too. Because Miz was the main one that said, no, we're not kicking her out.
Eli Manning, a Hall of Fame.
He definitely is.
And got a couple Super Bowl rings too.
So it's people that didn't got a couple of Super Bowl rings. I don't mean they Hall of Famers.
Well,
you gonna say Eli not a Hall of Fame?
It's a couple of quarterbacks that have.
I don't think so. I don't think Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer.
Oh wow!
Don't put him in the same boat as Rex Grossman.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Rex Grossman wishes that he had Eli Manning's shoes.
Or Matt Ryan. I'm just saying.
Yeah, don't put him in the same
boat. Matt Ryan is a Hall of Famer.
What the? What? So you gonna say Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer over Eli Manning? Hey man, go put yourself in timeout, man.
I said what I said.
Go put yourself in timeout, man.
I cried 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it, let's take it to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Matt Ryan is a Hall of Famer.
Is an Atlanta Falcons fan. That's why he said Matt Ryan is a Hall of Famer. That's the only reason why he said that. So,
and
you can strip that from the record.
Come to episode 13, guys, when it happens.
Hey man, give me some of whatever you had tonight, cause I need some of that. My.
If I'm not
Ricky,
mistaken,
I got 28 to 3 reasons why Matt Ryan should be in the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
And I'm matching my 2 Super Bowl losses with the last 2 that y'all had with a good team.
Shut up,
You know what?
We do have 5 wins though.
But let me tell you though, we on some wrestling shit because Kyle Shanahan still worked for the Falcons, and we went over there and fucked y'all stuff up. So yeah.
Shots fired!
Trojan horse is a real thing.
My cap around is.
I'm gonna tell you what. Kyle Shanahan is a great coach, and I think we'll get to the Super Bowl again this year. But I can guarantee you one thing: y'all won't.
We can make that guarantee, but I bet the 49ers would not be in the Super Bowl.
Ooh, somebody want to put a wage on that?
We'll be closer to the Super Bowl.
Anybody want to put a wage on that? What y'all doing?
I'm
my cash app. I give you my cash app. I bet you $20 they ain't making it to the Super Bowl.
I mean, what's the wager? Who gets to the Super Bowl and how many wins did the Falcons get? What's the wager? So what's the wager? Who gets to the Super Bowl first, or how many wins the Falcons get? Like, what's the wager?
Not only will the Falcons make the playoffs, they will have more playoff wins than the 49ers.
Ooh. man, you bet.
What?
This man.
Are you talking about for like this season till like 2030?
No,
I'm
talking about this season. I'm talking about
in Madden.
I'm talking about this season.
You talking about most playoff?
The
49ers got like a nice little head start on you. I'm all I'm saying. Whether you talking about the past.
Basically, what he's saying is they're a better team. Dallas is a better team.
I'm talking about this season. I had to get the rest of y'all off of this screen so y'all can see what I'm saying. How serious I am about my ATL Falcons. We will.
Hey, you like that wrestling dude? This still real to me, damn it.
Hey, man, that man was real serious about that situation.
But anyway, we gonna come back. We gonna come back. We'll talk about that another time. God, look, people, we've been doing this for decades. Just like we've been going over, each other's homes, watching PLEs and kicking it or whatever. The football thing is still the same thing. So we got Falcons, we got a couple of 49ers, and we got a couple of Dallas Cowboys fans, all right? Cowboys. Yep. Yeah, a couple of Cowboys fans.
Me and Sig are Cowboy fans.
Yeah. So we'll cover that stuff when the season come back around. But to close out Money in the Bank, closing out Money in the Bank. If we're going out of 10, what are we getting out of this? I give Money in the Bank a 6.
Kind of low for me. I do an 8.
Yeah, I think that's a little low to me. I'm about an 8 for me.
About an 8.
I do 8.5.
I would go 7. I would go 7 for the simple fact it was a crap ton of botches. Although it was super entertaining, that women's match for the first 5 or 6 minutes scared the crap out of me. I don't know what the hell Zoe Stark thinking. But all in all, it was still held my attention, so I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, he ain't lying though. There was a lot of bodies in there.
Well, they were new, man. And you look at the atmosphere and the environment, man. That crowd was freaking loud and electric. Them jokers was nervous, And a lot of them in that match were new.
Yeah,
And this wasn't a regular match. This was the real deal, And for them to go through what they went through, man, they did an amazing job.
Man, if AJ would have came back like the people said, that would have been an 11 out of 10.
AJ Lee?
AJ Lee.
Okay.
I think he was the only one that saw that. AJ Lee ain't coming back, man.
Nah, she coming back. Don't worry. She'll be back.
Let's see how long Punk gonna do.
Yeah, well, if he ain't injured, man, it's poor Punk.
When Steph said that, I was like, that's true. He is going.
No, I'm telling you, hey,
and your fragile body. So that's exactly what he said.
It is,
man. So, hey, man, we are going to go ahead and move on to NXT Heatwave, but before we get started on that or whatever, I want to go ahead and also again give shout out to my guy Aaron. I mentioned him earlier. With his fiance having a birthday party. Happy birthday, Desi. He has his business right here, man. Creative Graphics, man, with a whole bunch of inspirational tees and accessories and stuff for us, man, for everybody, man. So if you guys are wanting to rock with him, I will put this website in the description box. Go ahead and get you a shirt. You'll be supporting family and my friend A1 over there at Creative Graphics. So shout out to you, my friend. And anybody else want to throw something out? Anybody working on anything that you want the viewers to kind of know about?
I want a shirt. So, go ahead. Man.
No, I just want to send a shout out to Regency Jewelers. They're the one who got me fit for my game. Go get bling.
I love it. Even though he froze like a mug, he was still, I love it.
Breakfast of Champions. The Breakfast of Champions.
Man, I was just about to say that too. I want a shirt. Let me know. I cash app you because I'm not going to do all the leg work. Let me know. I cash app you and I send you my address, and that way I can get a shirt.
All right. I got you.
Yeah. But everybody else who listening, you need to do the leg work. Quit being lazy. Go in there and get you a shirt. Because that purpose done fire. I want that done.
Gotcha. Right, we want to. We'll work that out, man. We'll try to help you out, and so you won't do any other leg work. All right. So NXT Heatwave. Everybody check that out.
Yeah, I caught the end of it. I need to go back and watch it again because they say the Soul Ruka and Kalani Jordan match was pretty good. It was. So I gotta go back and watch that. But I was shocked that Trick lost the title. That's just me personally. I like the way they did it. So if they was gonna take the belt off of him, and even when it first happened, I was like, I wonder was that an Ethan Page contract? Like I signed, but I need to win that title. So because the way they set it up, where Ethan Page basically fell onto Javon Evans and fell onto Javon.
And let's talk about that boy. Woo!
Oh yeah, Javon Evans is true.
Woo!
Yeah, dude
he's
gonna
like
be fired.
years old, right?
Yeah, fire, man. I think he's 20. Fire in the main event. And he man.
Every one of them in that main event worked.
But then you got Evans, but then you got Montez Ford that's just as athletic. And we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna
Javon Evans is very bouncy. Pause. But
he is.
That's a nice word, man. Nice word.
He used the word bouncy.
Yeah, he can use the ropes and stuff like that. But anyway,
did y'all notice Booker T down in the corner after the match was over? Booker T was sitting there with his mouth open like,
they were all selling it.
Can't believe it.
Because now he can't do his intro with Trick comes out.
I think that's the only reason I like Trick, just so he can come out.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man.
That's Trick.
Oh yeah, man.
Why does he sound like old 1970s disc jockey? Yeah, man. He's on the ropes, man. This little dude called Wolfman Jack used to be back in the 70s. Y'all wouldn't remember that.
We wouldn't know that.
You listen to him?
Yeah, I've heard him before. He talk like that, man. Just like it.
You, bro.
I know he is. Hey, man. Well, you know what I always say. Let's see you look this good when you get this age. Ooh.
Heard that.
All right then.
Well,
I ain't that age yet.
You slide your belt.
Lola Vice.
Let's go pause your ass again.
Was a good match.
Yes, I gotta give it up for Lola Vice. She's what's the word I'm trying to use? She's slowly coming around on me because when she first debuted, I just looked at her as just she was like Selena Vega 2.0. It's kind of how I looked at her. Ooh. But she's improved a lot over the last few weeks, and I dig it.
No, yeah, Lola had a good match. Roxanne, they're continuing to build her. She is the truth. You can't really hate on Roxanne Perez because she goes in. There's not a lot of cheating and all the other stuff. Man, she just go in, beat your ass, and then she done. What is the other chick, man? I said I was growing on. I put that in the group, but she got mic skills. And she can wrestle a little bit. Jada Parker.
Oh
yes.
Jada Parker, yeah.
Jada Parker she's the truth too. She's gonna be something special as well. Bringing those women up to the main roster after a year or so or whatever is gonna be And you put that with Jade, and you put that with Bianca, and you put whoever and stuff like that. That's gonna be pretty dope.
It's like NXT is the Lamont on college of wrestling.
The HBU.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the blackest show on wrestling. The blackest wrestling show on TV right now.
Yes, sir.
And all of them hidden though. That's the thing.
I went to Lamont.
All of them hidden.
I can see that.
I went to Lamont.
Wait a minute.
And I dropped out the third semester.
You can see that too.
Where you play?
Beto Slum Lambda in Jackson, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
So
Jackson
what he's saying?
No, Jackson, Tennessee. That was lame.
Oh,
See them. We didn't have any alphas on the yard at Martin. Because of it was back in the early 90s, man.
Hold on. Time out. So you went to Martin, Lamont on, and Lane?
No, I went grad. I was in grad school, so I went grad.
Okay.
Yeah, I went grad.
You did the West Tennessee College tour, didn't you?
No, I couldn't. I don't know, man. Like I went to Lamont, but I couldn't. Go ahead.
I was just like you, Ricky. Just take out Lamont and put Memphis. I did the whole thing too. I ain't know Ricky went to Martin when I was there. I was at the same apartment at all the parties.
Okay. Yep. So did you play a Sigma at Martin or Memphis?
Hey, Mark, let's set the record now so the public we just dropped that.
Man, before somebody hop on him on Instagram.
So let's clear it up. So we don't want to get Mark in trouble. Mark is not affiliated with any Greek organization right now. We always mess with him by being a singer, but he's not. He find me.
That has been the longest running joke, man.
For years.
When it was first said, I thought they were serious. I was like, oh wow, really?
Nah, bro.
Oh, good. He's still my guy, you know.
And I love those guys. They're good people.
Mark played football in Martin, and so when Mark got hired with the Grizzlies with me. We was just in the break room kicking it, and we was talking about colleges, and he said he went there. I was like, bet. I went there too, and we started talking about a house party that me and my friends had, and he was talking about that party too, because he was like, that was the crunkest party I ever been to up there, and he was like, it was 4 apartments all in one. I was like, bro, that was our party. I was in the house down. My apartment was the lower level house. He was there at the party with me, and I didn't even know it. And it was just crazy how that turned about.
Well, I mean, y'all probably did know it. You just didn't know you knew it.
Y'all didn't know each other.
No, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't know each other. So
what?
For him to
I'm just saying they could literally walk by each other. They could dance.
Yeah, no, literally.
It's the universe full circle, man. We're back.
Right. But anyway, back on Heatwave.
I mean, most times I was in that apartment, I was probably inebriated. So
online.
No.
He said he ready.
And you had a part-time job at Mr. Goldman?
Should have, man. I would have been on commercials, man, with my teeth.
That was a real good spot to freeze. Because it was like...
It's glistening. Yeah.
I'm going to get this right.
For real.
Hey, this is my first pod back. Hey.
You came hard, too. Yeah, you came hard, too. You came in there. Look at you.
Y'all are terrible folks, man. He came hard, and Willie was talking about people,
I was trying to see how long he was going to stay.
He was doing Raw and doing multiple Raws. He would never do Raw again. And I was like, dang, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, come on, y'all. Anyway, Heatwave, y'all can get out the camera all y'all want to. People can see y'all still. It don't matter. So Heatwave was pretty. Anyway, I was looking forward to Heatwave, and they did not disappoint. They actually did a great job and was slick, almost better than Money in the Bank to me. So I go there and say that Dope show, and I'm sure when I watch, because I'm on the West Coast, everybody knows that by now. I'll watch it. I got a recording right now. It just came on 12 minutes ago, so I'll go back after this podcast and check it out and see what the happenings were on NXT tonight. Real quick, let's talk to the gentleman who missed Money in the Bank and went to AEW and stuff like that. How was it, man? I'll talk about it. Let me know what was up with that.
So to clarify, well, hold on, let me get that. So to clarify for people that may not know, AEW was live with Collision in South Haiti, Mississippi. So for people that may not be familiar with the area, we all most of us live in Memphis, Tennessee. South Haven is like a 30-minute drive. It's nowhere. So we all decided we ended up getting free tickets. Now again, Joe is off the camera, but he is ended up getting us free tickets.
Shout out, Joe.
And we was actually in a suite. I actually did not know the Landon Centers had suite boxes, but they do. And we was in a suite. And so now, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I said I didn't realize they had suite boxes, but they do.
How big them just is? What the suite is?
We could get 20 in there easy. It was 20.
How many seats was it that we sat down in? I know
It was 20.
4.
It was 4, 8, 12, 16. Then it was 4 bar. It was 4
Like
sections
high
with
table.
bars. Yeah, high table bars.
And then the couches.
And the couches.
And
Yeah.
they had couches back. Yeah, it's nice size.
They been in the forum, man. They about as big.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, this is my second AEW show. So for anybody that don't know, and actually second Collision, it was a long night because Collision went live. They filmed Rampage that they're gonna show this Friday, and you get Ring of Honor as well. So we got 3 shows in that one night. So now, full transparency, I didn't stay the whole night. I think Joe left early and we left right after him. So I think I saw the last match, the start of the last match on Rampage, and then we bounced. So, but overall, I mean, it was a good show, good decent show. You'll see, well, if you watch Collision Saturday, you'll see the matches. But similar to what we've seen on the internet when it comes to the crowd, they do a very good job of shielding the empty seats in the arena. So unless you got a phone and you're showing it on live on TV, it doesn't show that. But yeah, so the whole section that had the hard cam on it, the camera, that was empty. You had floor seats, you had people on our side plus the suite boxes. So
which show did you guys go
Collision.
to? Collision.
Which this past Saturday night was Collision live, and they filmed Rampage, which they're gonna show this Friday. And I don't know when Ring of Honor airs. I know they get it up in the East Coast. We don't get it down here.
So this Friday is going to be
Rampage.
the show that you guys.
Yeah, we just
So
So the
WWE,
shows
so
that we initially,
the WWE can actually put that on SmackDown and be like, we already know who's going to wrestle on. They can actually do that too.
Look,
they tape it.
we couldn't remember though, so it really wouldn't matter.
I don't remember the matches that was there, but next show now we got MJF. That first time I was able to see MJF in person. He actually opened the show in Collision, so nice little promo and about him and Danny Garcia, whatever's going on with them and their feud. What I mentioned to them that night, again, I don't watch AEW every week, so I may have missed it. Maybe because he's hurt. But MJF came back to confront Adam Cole. And they had that one confrontation, and I guess Adam Cole is still hurt because they have not had any interaction since then, I don't believe.
No, he's still hurt, I think.
So it's almost like they dropped their feud. Now they starting this feud with Danny Garcia.
Daniel Garcia.
And
Which doesn't make sense.
And back being a heel now. So if they ever go back to Adam Cole, one of them got to turn face, or it's gonna be two heels against each other. I don't know.
I
I
mean,
think
but
they would pay-per-view when MJF, dropped Adam Cole. Well, the Undisputed Kingdom, what a waste of whatever that was. That was terrible.
That's almost worse as the Pride.
The three of them still holding it down. I mean, the tag team there are the Ring of Honor tag team champions right now. So
what's
they
the Undisputed Kingdom?
It's Ryder Strong, the other two guys that was with Adam Cole.
Oh, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
Well, no, that was the Undisputed Era. They're gone. There's no.
Okay.
Bobby
Fish.
Yeah. Actually, they're feuding with Kyle O'Reilly now. It's what was it? The dude is married to Maria Kanellis.
Mike Bennett.
Mike Bennett and his tag partner. I forget his name.
You said the other day.
Matt Tarver, I think his name. Yeah. So it's them two.
Roger Strong. I think he was one too.
Yeah, I think Warlow's hurt too because he's not around anymore.
So,
but yeah, that's it about AEW. Just kind of it was a collision show. You can go back and watch it. AEW Rampage beat this Friday. Outside of MJF showing up, there was nothing other like memorable moments.
Cesaro's 18-minute match.
Well, it was, yeah. Claudio had a match.
Yeah.
I think it was one of Owen Hart matches
that we couldn't get that time back for nothing.
Yeah. It was bad.
He wrestled the GOAT match.
It was longer than necessary.
Yeah, I don't know who this dude
He
is.
should have beat. He was an enhancement talent. He probably should have beat him quicker.
Yeah, he was Minotaur 2.0. He came with the whole mask and everything, with the horns, but the dude could go. The dude, so which is surprising.
Yeah, he was good.
That's why the match was so long.
It wasn't Luchasaurus,
no, it's some new dude. I don't know this dude. I think he's the one.
It's like a short, fatter version of Luchasaurus.
They're coming off of Forbidden Door. I think this guy's like a Mexican guy.
Oh, so remember, we did get a little something. So, Jeff Jarrett came out for a nice little Memphis pop.
Yeah.
And then
cool.
And then Christian came and messed up the 6-man thing, so they can get the 6-man title match going on. So it was cool, even though Christian wear the same boots and jacket and turtleneck every week. I'm just saying, So other than that, that was a cool little spot.
No swerve.
No swerve.
No, we didn't get swerve on any of the shows. Rampage, Collision, or Rampage.
And it was too black.
But they had Nana t-shirts that you could have got the dance club t-shirts.
Now speaking, now I'm just gonna throw this out here. Speaking of merchandise, and Joe, I don't know if you saw when you left. When we pulled up, they had the TNT title available to buy. They switched it out to have the actual AEW World title, but both of those belts, each $850. Ain't no damn way I'm paying that much money for a replica belt when you can get a WWE belt for $500.
That's what I think of you and your belt, AEW. That's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, it's almost expensive, bro.
Damn, wow.
I mean, it was like twice as much as maybe a little more than twice as much that I paid for the World Championship.
You can probably get 2 off of WWE for that price.
Oh yeah,
same price.
About $4.99. So they right there.
No, they have little specials on some of them though.
You can get 35% off special type thing here.
Yeah, they have the little after a pay-per-view or a PLE, they have like the little special or whatever where you get 25% off. You might be able to get.
I'm gonna tell you what, they lower than what they were when Vince was there though. Vince would have some 50 off. Honda ain't doing that, bro.
Well, I mean, the business is moving. You don't have to simple supply and demand. Like,
you're gonna buy it anyway. Whether it's $4.99 or $4.50, you're gonna pay either way. So
I still got to get 3 belts, and then I think I'm straight. I'm good on it.
Which 3 you trying to get?
3. I need to get Big Gold. I need to get Wing Eagle, and I need to get the AWA championship that Reggie B. Fine and Lawler and them had back in Memphis Wrestling.
Oh, really?
Bro, check this out.
Yeah. Say what now?
I can ask my guy. So the guy I work with, he's a big time wrestling fan, and like he used to be a wrestler. He has all those belts. He has the USWA belt. He has the NWA Big Gold joint. I'm talking about the brown strap. We just took pictures with all of them like last week, so I can ask him. And they're not that expensive either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it too.
And he had the 10 pounds of gold too.
That's that John Jerry Lawler, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
and ever since
cool.
I was a kid, man, that belt always, for some reason, always fascinated me. And I was able to find this person. And this website has been in my phone for years. that I have not went and pulled the trigger on it because that's 320 some bones. But one day I'm going to pull the trigger on that, and I will make sure I get that. And those will be my three, man. I like the big gold. I've always liked big gold. And then the Wing Eagle's always been my favorite WWE belt.
So speaking of belts, we'll talk about this later, but I want to show y'all something. You know, this is nice.
What is that?
Yeah,
that's some fantasy football belt. He done got some.
We'll talk about it later when the show over, and then we'll start talking about it later. But I just wanted, since we was talking about belts, I got me a nice little, big boy.
The man got the
big boy belt. You know what I'm saying?
The AARP heavyweight championship.
That man said the AARP.
Yeah, dang.
You check your blood sugar, you check it off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That man low blow. That man low blow me, didn't it, man?
I don't even think that man even said world championship. He just said AARP champion.
That man, I could at least been in the world.
I said heavyweight.
Yeah. Oh, that's even worse. Now you got you fat.
So now I'm fat.
Have y'all noticed the fact? I just thought about this when I said that. They don't have that for the women.
Cause they don't want to offend. They don't want to.
Yeah, because I just thought about that. Because I would have been like,
They never announced the weight.
Is this it?
Let me see.
That's
like the USWA.
That is that's the international. That's the international belt that Austin Idol used to have. Or is that the AWA belt?
You looking for the AWA? Oh, that's the AWA.
Yeah, no, that's the AWA. Yeah.
So this John on Amazon for like $144.
What?
No way.
Yeah, that's not the real thing.
Yeah.
Word.
I mean,
you will be
who
mine.
you gonna prove today?
You will be mine one day. Oh yes. That thing is beautiful.
That's nice. I love it. I love it. I love the look of it.
Yeah.
Because it had like a little crown at the top of it.
Man, when Jerry and them had it, man, and stuff, I was watching it every Saturday morning, man, and having people come. I remember when he beat Kurt Hennig for it. Still remember that match in in the Mid-South Coliseum, man.
Because he can never win it.
Man, that's another person that should have had a nice run in WWE and should have been a heavyweight champion. Was Kurt Hennig.
Yeah.
Kurt Hennig.
Oh yeah.
And they gave, I think the highest he got was what, IC? That was on thing, but IC, that was it.
Well, who was it gonna be? You had Hogan in front of him. You had Randy Savage in front of him. You had
the Warrior in front of him.
Yeah, but that's politics.
You had Taker in front of him. You had Bret in front of him. Michaels in front of him.
It's crazy because you mentioned Kurt Hennig. We all remember Mr. Perfect. But how long was he in WWE? Because I feel like his WCW run was a lot longer. He didn't wrestle a lot in WCW. He was more, Ric Flair's manager.
He was already hurt then.
He was already hurt. So I think a lot of it has to do with that. It's like he wasn't there long.
I mean, he had Bobby. He had Bobby.
He would have been. He would have been a 5-time champion.
No, I think he should have got the opportunity. I mean, he was a wrestler. I mean, Randy Savage. I mean, hell, they were kind of tit for tat in the ring, pretty much. Yeah. He was more of a technician, though. Kurt Hennig was. He didn't put on great matches in the indie circuits. That's my thing. All right, so after that, we're gonna talk about. We're gonna bring up. Say we got money. Yeah, Raw. Finally get the Raw. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's get it. The Judgment Days of our lives, baby. The episode that brought to a head this week when some Mami came back and caught Dominic just the way we thought she would. That was crazy.
Hey man, I'm gonna say this. Dom is a lucky man.
that music hit just in time because Dom about to fold. She had that man like about right here, head down, eyes about to close, lips about this close to each other. Yeah, he about to fold. Right,
but now the people in the back play the music correctly.
Right.
It's all about spots, baby.
But no,
and I kind of feel like they ran out of time too. So you could have got more of that, but I think they Raw was about to go out of the air, and that's why they don't.
And probably because the music men were right, because they were probably gonna get fired.
Man,
y'all mess up one more time.
Y'all mess this up one more time. Y'all mess this music up one more time. And that's it. You are now Marty Jannetty of the Audio and Video Squad. You are out of here. But yeah, no, they gave it away kind of. I mean, I read on Twitter and stuff like that, people talking about it, but Damian Priest answering the phone, nobody ever calls him. Okay, nobody ever really calls him. We didn't know this dude had a phone, and all of a sudden he's like, "Yo, where you at?" Like, who he talking to? Yeah. It has to be Mom. It had to be. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest with you, I had not heard that until I think Mark posted in the group meet the rumor that she possibly come back. I had not heard that before then, so yeah, I wasn't expecting her, but yeah, it was a nice surprise.
So a lot of people were posting they didn't like the way Liv ran off or whatever and stuff like that because they're making her look weak and stuff.
What's she supposed to do?
I mean, what is she supposed to do? You know, it's a shock factor.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the video though? When she ran off and ran behind the curtains, she was looking at Rhea and Dom argue, and she just started laughing like that was the plan. That was like a plan all along.
Was that on WWE.com or was it?
I don't know where I found.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. Yeah, I saw that later. I think it was WWE posted it.
I think they do that stuff, man, for clicks and stuff like that too.
Oh, yeah.
Because they cut it off. He was about to hug her here. You know, here. I don't know if he was there, but they cut it off when he was about to try to hug her, and she just kind of shooed him off and walked around him, and that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. That's what they showed them.
Now I think they have more views and more backstage stuff and stuff, so people can go to the YouTube channel and all the other stuff to kind of see what backstage news and stuff like that. They know. The guy that messed up the music and Money in the Bank. You know, hey, everybody fuck up from time to time, but they know what they doing now with this stuff. Even how they project things and stuff, the walkthroughs in the back and stuff like that, how they recording it, and they got stuff in the background and all that other stuff. They doing a damn good job with it.
Yeah,
they are.
Production.
It's all social media. Yeah.
So I guess Mami will be clear. So I guess that's what we getting at. That's what we getting at SummerSlam. We're getting.
Oh, for sure.
So is Rhea getting the belt back, or are we extending this a little bit longer?
We extending it. Now, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Because you gotta realize, you know, we're focusing on Liv and Dom, but Liv had been hanging out with Finn and JD too. What I think is gonna happen is you're gonna get a full Judgment Day, you know, separation where Dom, Finn, and JD is gonna go with Liv. Then you're only gonna have Damon with on Rhea's side. So I don't know if they interfere or cause or help Liv win somehow. But I think Liv keeps the belt.
I heard the opposite of that though. I heard that it's going to be Finn, Mami, and Dominic, and then you had the champs, the tag champs, and Liv on one side, and then that puts Carlito in the middle.
Wait a minute, you said the same thing.
He said the same thing.
No. I'm saying that Finn can't be with both of them because he.
Finn and the tag champs will be with Liv, and then Dominic and Priest will be with Mami.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you really think? I think this gonna. I don't know. It can put a wedge between them, and then he go with Liv, and then Liv dump him and tell him she don't want him. I don't know. This could go any kind of way. This is interesting.
Bro, y'all sleeping on the design of this group, Carlito. This dude has been gold. Like, he's been the comic relief, man.
That man said.
No.
It was like, it is
bro.
Hard. It is hard.
Be funny.
So I know you're not saying he R-Truth now.
Nobody can be R-Truth. But he has had some times where it's just funny as hell.
Yeah, he had some one-liners here and there within that little circle.
It's been funny, man.
So I don't know where he would go. I don't know where he would go if they did this Judgment Day split, which is it's inevitable, and I think it's about to happen with that. So I don't know. Let's see where that goes. I'm actually looking at the Raw recap from on YouTube here, and the new faction. The new faction kind of led off this one, and I was like wanting to get y'all thoughts on that. But Sonya Deville and Zoe and Shayna have their own faction now. Do y'all think that moved the needle? Because they came in and they jumped on Damage Control.
Here's my opinion. If you're gonna do a faction like that, most time with factions are used to elevate somebody. Shayna Baszler needs a singles title. She's had the women's tag title before. She needs a singles women's title. And maybe one of these new ones they're gonna introduce. You know, the rumor is they're gonna be introducing a mid-card women's title, like a United States or Intercontinental title. But she needs some kind of single goal. If this faction helps her get that, then I'm with it. But
I mean, wouldn't they push? Wouldn't the powers that be push Zoe out of that instead of Shayna though?
I mean, you can, but Zoe has time to get there.
Okay, yeah.
Shayna been there for a while. So I think Shayna needs.
Gotcha.
Right. Shayna should have been a little 3-time champion already. She was so dominant in NXT, man, and a believable in-ring competitor. Vince McMahon dropped the ball with Shayna.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but you know, these are the breaks. Hopefully, this new faction, they don't have a name.
They don't need a name.
It's
just gonna be Zoe, Shayna, and
HLA, baby.
They don't stop it, Mark. They're not gonna. We'll figure it out. I just didn't think it hit hard like most stables being formed. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't do it for me. Like, they came out, they jumped. So are we making Damage Control the face faction now or whatever? I'm not sure what they're doing with it, but to have them come out and jump on them didn't really make sense to me. And then the interview in the back, and then the tag champions interfered and talked crazy to them and stuff too, and then they just walked off. Like, no, y'all should have beat their ass too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was some holes in that I didn't really.
Hold on, Ricky. Hold on. During that interview, did you see?
Was it some holes or holes?
Some holes. 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 Not the garden tool, brother.
Did you see who's back? I know, Ricky.
Yes, that building. There goes. Yeah. Go ahead, Mark. Spill it.
What was it? The Creed brothers and my boy. My boy. They finna kill it.
Yeah.
I missed that part. They finally connected with.
Nah, they was in the back. They was in the
background doing the
Sonya Deville and
the stuff. I mean, Sonya Deville.
Sonya, Zoe, and Shayna.
So they were talking to Chad in the background.
Yeah.
Chad and the Creed brothers and
the Creed brothers.
Ira, what was the name? What is her name?
Ivy now.
Ivy now. Yeah. Okay. All four of them were talking.
Yeah. So they were in the background doing that while we were talking in the foreground, talking about this new stable that they're forming or whatever. So we'll see what they get out of it. I'm not excited about it. I don't really care for it, but let's just see what they're gonna do. Jey Uso wrestled again. This is starting to become a theme. So he wrestles Chad. He gets the victory.
That's pretty good.
Why is it that the Y6 always come out with Jey Uso? Is that a hidden thing? Like they're gonna come after him now?
No, I realize
because he did leave family too.
Well, no, I get it. But now, in all those situations, he was sharing the ring with Chad Gable. He either had a match with Chad. So except for that first
time. Yeah.
Who's he wrestled the first time?
I think he was just out cutting a promo.
He had just
wasn't he?
came out. Yeah, he was cutting a promo.
No, it was after.
Nah, it was at the end of Raw, right?
I thought it was at the beginning of the show one time.
Yeah, I thought it was at the beginning of the show one time.
When they first debuted, it was the very end of Raw. I forget who he's wrestling, but
when they first debuted, it was at the
end. They're focusing. They may have switched since that first night, but they're focusing on Chad Gable.
Okay.
But you do realize Jay Uso said the Fireflies are mine when he started to do that entrance with the.
But he also said, y'all can have it back, and that's and since then they moved to Chad, and it's all about how Chad did his quote unquote family.
No, the funny part. So the lights go down during the match. By the way, the lights go down. He started to look around and whatever, and I don't know if he got super kicked or whatever. I don't forget what it was, but he got
speared.
He got speared. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The lights continue to go down. Jay non-serious look, hit the yeet and rolled out the ring and ran out. He always he always avoided it. It was so hilarious. You could hear the crowd laugh when he did that or whatever. But they delivered another tape to the announcer. This time gave it to Pat, which I think all the tapes were supposed to go to Pat, but unfortunately, with the passing of his father and stuff, they had to pull away from that. But now that he is back, the tapes are going to Pat, and now we're starting to, I think he started to introduce more of the Y6 and stuff too. I thought I saw Roman.
You saw all of them on this tape.
Yeah.
They didn't talk, but you saw, all of them on the tape. I think eventually we will get almost like a sit-down interview with them, whether they do it individually or as a group, them with their mask off, so we'll know who is who and why they're doing this.
Yeah.
I forgot what I said. So what if it was both of them?
What you mean?
Chad and Jay.
That'll be the swerve, because again, the bloodline was family, right?
Right. And he literally left. He left.
And he
went over there to Raw.
Right. He left family on the other show to come over to do his thing, which could be a form of being selfish and stuff like that too. That could be a swerve, y'all.
Or did family leave him?
No, he left. Remember?
I mean, he quit because he quit the bloodline because of the things they were doing.
Correct.
At the same time, but see, the difference between him and Chad has been talking bad to his family. He's been humiliating his family. It's a little different than just leaving your family. So what happened with Chad Gable and the Alpha Academy is Chad's fault. What happened with Bloodline and Jay is not Jay's fault.
I'd be interested.
Go get Jay. Go get Jay. Let's see what else happened. Let's see. Braun Breaker took out his frustration on Sami Zayn again, which is, I think we have another match coming there with that. But then Ilya Dragunov got involved in that as well, trying to make sure you keep him in something or whatever.
That was a good match, man. Dragunov is for real, man.
Hey,
don't forget the CM Punk promo.
I was just about to say, CM Punk had a promo talking about.
Oh yeah, CM Punk had a promo and Seth came out. Yes. Again, we talked about that earlier. Seth caught that stray when he was thinking about, messing off Drew in this match. That Seth also lost his future title shot and stuff like that, which later on the gentleman agreement was off. So now, if he beats Gunther at SummerSlam, Priest wants Seth Rollins.
Well, I'll give shout out to WWE. And all of this is the Triple H thing, but it's been times like this when something similar to this will happen, and they just completely throw away the fact that Seth doesn't get another title shot. They still include it in there. We all know what's gonna happen because of CM Punk interference. Now you're screwing Jay as well, screwing Seth as well. So I don't envision there being a triple threat match, but I can see once Drew and Punk do their thing, we're gonna see Seth and CM Punk too. Which as rewind back, if you watch the WrestleMania documentary that just came out on YouTube, for this past WrestleMania. The initial plan was CM Punk versus Seth at WrestleMania, but CM Punk got hurt, and that's why he ended up getting Damon and Seth. But that was not supposed to be. It's supposed to be CM Punk and Seth in one of those main events.
Yeah,
and CM Punk got hurt.
And with this, I like they did the callback to it because again, what was that? Survivor Series when he came back.
Oh yeah, we came out. Yeah,
and Seth was pissed.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. That's the callback to that. So we're still, we're still going back to that, which I love, by the way. That's still a thing that they can fall back on, like you said, after Drew and Seth. Not Drew and Punk get their match, because I think it's not going to be one and done with them. It's just not.
No.
It's not going to be one and done with those two. We may get a trilogy with that one.
If CM Punk stays here.
If CM Punk stays.
I was just about to ask him. So when he get injured at SummerSlam, then what?
Yeah. It's over.
He gonna get in.
Go to commentary, bro. Go with Joe Tessitore and call WWE Speed or something on X.
Man, dude made a putty. He made a silly putty.
Man,
yeah.
You just had to mention Speed, didn't you?
Not silly putty.
Yeah.
But real quick, let's talk about breaking news that happened earlier today. You mentioned his name, Joe Tessitore. Is that his name? Yeah. Is now going to be part of the WWE family. So they say he's going to be with Corey Graves and Wade Barrett on Raw. Michael Cole and Corey Graves are going to stay together on SmackDown. Now, is that a Netflix move? Are they bringing him in now to get, I guess, quote unquote, more star power for when Raw moves over to Netflix?
Who is this dude? Joe Tessitore.
He'll be on SmackDown because Corey and Wade are on SmackDown though.
Yeah, that's what I said. No,
he going with him.
No, well, yeah, he's going. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, SmackDown. He's going with Corey Graves and Wade. Pat McAfee and Michael Cole are going to stay together. I was getting the names.
Well, it don't have anything to do with Netflix.
You're right. I was wrong. You're right. It's a SmackDown move. It's not a Raw move. So but now it will affect when SmackDown goes to CW. But
now I like Wade and Graves. They all right.
Yeah, it's two heel commentators though.
Man,
Corey Graves is not a heel though.
But Corey
not in this role.
Tell it like it is. Yeah,
not in this role. He was when he was with Michael Cole.
He's not a face either though. He's a tweener. He's a tweener with Wade. But when you see him with Cole, you can see his true heel.
Whether they're heels or faces, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. What they don't need to do is put this Joe guy in the middle as like the main guy, which they tried to do with the UFC guy that came. Who was the other guy they just let go a couple years ago? They came with UFC.
Nobody like Morrow though. Nobody like Morrow.
Yeah. The problem with him is his anxiety and other mental things going on with him is the reason why he's not there anymore. If he could kind of control that stuff, he would still be in the WWE. But that travel schedule and as hectic as it is, mentally he just couldn't deal with it. That was Morrow's problem.
Okay. I think we touched on all the bigger spots and stuff that's on Raw. Obviously, Rhea coming back was pretty huge and nice pop, by the way, too.
You knew she was gonna get a good pop.
Yeah, she was gonna get a really decent pop, so I was very, very pleased with that. But dope stuff by wrestling this weekend, man. Again, y'all mentioned NXT and stuff that was happening. What was happening tonight? NXT is starting to become what it used to be when it was black and gold. When there was black, that black and gold era. What I'm saying? And so now they're starting to, things are starting to pick back up, on that side of things. So I'm actually looking forward to going back and checking out9NXT after the podcast concludes. Last thing, we always have our Black Four Horsemen debate of the day, and this one comes from Instagram. I actually saw that one, found this one last week, and happy to to bring it to you guys on this week. And this question asks, if you had to pick one name of these gentlemen right here for another world title reign, who would you pick? If out of these four,
I'll let y'all go first.
Out of these four right here,
Finn Balor, come on! I think that's unfinished business right there, man. A babyface Finn Balor, and he has the demon, in his back pocket. Like, you can't go wrong with that, bro.
I would agree with Mark. That was going to be my pick, because once Finn got hurt, we never really got to see the true him, and it's like he's been mid ever since, and he has not gotten back to that point. But he has the capability to do so. But if they're gonna do something, they better do it sooner than later.
I think he just signed a 5-year contract with WWE though, so I think we got him at least for another 5 years. So I'll make that happen.
What's so sad about this is that there are two people on this list that I could care less to see another title run with.
Right. We'll eliminate one of those people because I know the two people I think you're talking about. For me, it's Kofi, because I feel like the way Kofi lost the match, he never truly got a rematch to it. It was a short reign, and they need to do the first African-born champion, WWE champion, a little better than that. So I feel like Kofi needs another run. If I had to pick one of them, it'd be Kofi.
Out of all this talent on here, you pick Kofi?
Yeah. Longevity, man.
Hey man, that's like you picking Matt Ryan. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying.
Kobe has a championship. Matt Ryan does not.
Ooh.
Trying to tell y'all what's about to happen here. Matt Ryan will be in the Hall of Fame. The Falcons will win more playoff games than the 49ers this year. Okay, I'm doubling back on it. Trying to tell y'all what's about to happen.
On Ricky mode? Yeah, for sure.
So, like I was saying, going back to this, Kofi and Braun, I could care less about that. We got Kofi, feeling his thing, with the being there and stuff like that. That was the awesome moment. I still go back and watch that and get goosebumps. Got it. Kevin Owens has been nothing but the workman here, who had the title. He still has the fame, still has the pop and stuff. The dude can go in the ring. He can wrestle whoever. He can make matches with all three of these gentlemen on here and make a great match out of it. We didn't get a long KO reign that I think that you should have. So if I had to go and give another title reign to it, based off all the work that he has put in, all the matches and stuff, great matches and stuff that he's done, give KO another shot at the title. That's all I'm asking. I'm with you guys on Finn. I agree that this picture right here, if I'm not mistaken, is when he gave up the title. He gave up the title on this very picture and never got it back. And I thought he was so close with Seth Rollins, because I thought they was going to let him do it, but they didn't. They need to give him one. But if I had to pick one, I'm going with KO.
I'll take Braun Strowman.
Are you doing it just be different than everybody else?
I am, because if I had to really pick somebody from this list, it would be nobody that I technically want to see. Well, I mean, you just gave an hour opinion for KO, fat ass, and tell him what, yes, nigga, please for Strowman. Bruh.
No, because
KO
I mean,
go
ahead, bro.
Was trash. I mean, if anybody, if I'm honestly picking, it would be Finn or Kofi. Finn, for the reasons that's already been said, he wasn't allowed a title run at all. Kofi, because of the way they ended his title run, it was disrespectful. I mean, you went on this whole Daniel Bryan tour joint that he had. Similar, not as extensive, but and then you had have him lose in 30 seconds to Brock Lesnar. That shit. I mean, you could at least done a match. You know what I'm saying? I would have been okay with a
Big
match.
E too, if that's the case.
That was trash. What they did Kofi and stuff was trash. I still get mad about it. But if you look back at his reign and stuff like that, who did he beat? Randy Orton, right? If I'm not mistaken. They did a callback to the little thing that they had in the ring.
He beat Daniel Bryan for the title, and he beat Randy Orton.
He beat Randy Orton. But his reign was kind of like meh to me, to where I was like, I could care less. If you put Kofi, I mean, maybe Cody Rhodes, they'll put on a good match or whatever with that, I guess. But I don't know.
I think Cody's time. I think Kofi's time is up.
Yeah, I think this shit is still.
It has.
I think all this ships are sailed. If we're gonna put it that way.
No, Finn still got it.
Finn still got it. Kevin's definitely still got it.
Those two.
Finn is drowning in the Judgment Day vortex.
But all you need is just one strong
he coming out.
Turn.
He coming out of there.
Yeah, he's coming out of there.
He ain't gonna get no championship from him.
Nah, but he'll get another main event run for a minute.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
If people were talking about putting the title on John Cena during this thing, y'all could put another title on Finn Balor. Please. He done been through too much, being not relevant and stuff like that, and he's still here. Let him bring back the demon, and we'll see what everybody say.
He got another NXT title run. What else do you want?
He did get another NXT title run.
Bro, the man had the man had the title for less than 24 hours, bro.
That's true.
I mean, you got
David Arquette had a longer run in WCW. I'm just saying.
Have y'all been watching the advice of who's the WCW? I think I'm down one episode on that.
Who is it?
I watched the first episode because it was free.
Yeah, I've only seen one episode. I think the other one's on YouTube now too, I believe.
Yeah, they're on YouTube.
Who killed
WCW? It's produced by.
I saw the first two, but I didn't finish. How many episodes were there?
I think it's like 3. And so they talk about David Arquette, and David Arquette was basically like, I didn't even want to win. It's like I feel on there to win the championship because you got people like Booker T that's been busting their tail. They haven't even had the opportunity to get at the strap. So it's a good one.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, because when I watched that, because I think during that time where he came, what was that, Rumble in the Ring, or what was it, Rumble in the whatever it was called, Ready to Rumble. I think that's when they put it on, because he was on that, and they had a lot of WCW talent on that movie.
Yep.
And I think his reign came after that movie. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because they did that 3 cages bull crap. Right. They did the 3 clothes thing.
Right.
Bro, Kofi had a bunch of matches.
As champion?
Samoa Joe.
As champion?
Triple threat with
he had a 6-man reign.
Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, another Dolph Ziggler, and another Randy Orton. So it was the same folks, but he was defending it. And then Brock Lesnar, of course, which wasn't a match. It was
I'm pretty sure it was in Brock Lesnar's contract not to go no more than a minute on regular TV. So
yeah, that's trifling.
If F-Off was a match, that was the Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston thing.
Right.
That's almost, to me, as bad as the finger poke with Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash to me. It made me so mad. I think that made me mad. I think when Becky beat Bianca that time, that pissed me off too.
Oh, I think that made me more angry than
that was trash too.
For her to come out there and then to lose to Becky Lynch the way she did, I thought that was going to set her back, and we weren't going to see Bianca where she was. She has still elevated herself. She got the title and held it for the longest time after that, but that was trash the way they did her on that. I don't know,
Yeah, I agree.
punishment or whatever, but no way you doing that, squashing somebody that's one of your biggest faces in WWE like that. And then, you know, the Kofi and stuff, man, like that was crazy. That was crazy.
She over like Rover though.
Yeah, she is. So yeah, man, we finally out, man. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this episode to a close. Have fun tonight, gentlemen. As always, man, we have 5 members of the Horsemen on today. So it was always going to, I feel like it was going to be a longer than normal show, but we got through it, man. Any parting shots, gentlemen? Anything we forgot to mention that you guys want to put out there before we close this thing down?
Lakers free agency stuff.
You can take free agency out there. You'll be the truth.
Hey, it's NBA Summer League going on, so we'll see.
Hey, did y'all hear
young
this?
boys play?
Y'all see that little alert that came up that said after one game, old boy gonna be rookie of the year.
Oh yeah, Zach Edey gonna be rookie of the year.
Why y'all laughing at that though? Who else gonna be out of this draft class that we know? We don't know anybody.
Bronny.
Bron ain't gonna play. Bron ain't gonna be in the
I'm out.
Joe, you don't care about Bronny?
Wrap it up. It's 11 o'clock here. Wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and put that out there one more time for that comment about Bronny James. He got a long way to go. But yeah,
I care about the Lakers. No, I don't care about Bronny.
Man, your feelings about to be hurt. Don't forget to like our channel, man, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Cut the notification bells on. We try to do this every Tuesday for you guys, man, unless life happens. And
Also, Ricky, remind them the audio version is on Spotify as well.
Yes. We now have all episodes. This one will be debuting tomorrow at some point in time, but all audio versions of these podcasts, the video podcasts that we're doing and stuff is on Spotify right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are on Spotify. We have our own channel on there too. So Black Four Horsemen doing big things and stuff. Don't forget about Instagram. Don't forget about Twitter. Facebook coming soon. The views are going up, man. More eyes are being on us as we try to take over this podcast thing, man, down south, man, from Memphis. So and our West Coast with me. But with all that being said, man, the Black Four Horsemen, we out this thing, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. We'll see y'all next week. At you.
Get your bling bling on.
Mr. Goldman 7.
I gotta pee. I'm gonna go.